Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and somewhat mysterious topic, Jiko Bukken. In Japan, Jiko Bukken refers to a property where something really sad or unsettling happened, like a death, suicide, or even a crime. It's like a shadow hanging over the house. Even though the house is still there, the bad vibes can stick around, making people uneasy and affecting the house's value. So today, we're exploring the world of Jiko Bukken, what it means in Japanese culture and how it affects people. Jiko Bukken are places in Japan where something bad happened, like a death or a murder. These incidents can range from natural deaths to more tragic events such as suicides or homicides. The term Jiko Bukken literally translates to accident property, and it carries a heavy stigma in Japanese society. Because of this, these places are often worth less money. Real estate agents are required by law to disclose the history of the property to potential buyers or renters, which often leads to these homes being on the market for a long time. The reduced price might seem like a bargain, but the emotional and psychological weight attached to these properties can be significant. Imagine a happy home, full of laughter and family dinners, a place where children play and memories are made. The walls echo with the sounds of joy and the warmth of family gatherings. This is the ideal image of a home, a sanctuary where one feels safe and loved. Now imagine something terrible happening there, changing everything. The once vibrant atmosphere is replaced by a sense of dread and sorrow. The laughter fades and the rooms feel colder, as if the very essence of the home has been altered. This transformation is what makes a Jiko Bukken so unsettling. That's kind of what Jiko Bukken is like. It's not just about the physical space, but the emotional and spiritual residue left behind. The house may look the same on the outside, but inside it feels different. There's a palpable sense of unease that can be difficult to shake. It's not just the house itself, but the feeling that something bad happened there. This feeling can be so strong that it affects anyone who enters. It's as if the walls themselves have absorbed the negative energy, and it lingers, creating an atmosphere of discomfort. In Japan, people believe that energy, good or bad, can stay in places. This belief is deeply rooted in the culture and is reflected in various traditions and practices. For instance, it's common to perform rituals to cleanse a space of negative energy, especially when moving into a new home. This is especially true for homes where something sad happened. The sorrow and pain of past events can create a heavy atmosphere that is difficult to ignore. Even if the house is renovated or redecorated, the underlying feeling of sadness can remain. Many people don't want to live in a Jiko Bukken. The idea of living in a place where something tragic occurred is unsettling for many. This aversion is not just about superstition, it's about the emotional impact of the space. People want their homes to be places of comfort and safety, not reminders of past tragedies. It's not just about ghosts, but about a heavy feeling, like sadness or fear, that can be in the air. This feeling can be so pervasive that it affects the mood and well-being of those who live there. It's as if the negative energy seeps into every corner of the house, creating an oppressive atmosphere. Imagine walking into a house and feeling a chill, even though it's not cold. This chill is not just a physical sensation, but an emotional one. It's the feeling of being unwelcome, of stepping into a space that holds dark memories. This is the unseen side of Jiko Bukken, the part that can't be easily explained or understood. That's the unseen side of Jiko Bukken. It's the part that makes these properties so difficult to sell or rent. The fear of the unknown, of the invisible scars left by past events, can be a powerful deterrent. Even if the house is perfectly fine structurally, the emotional and psychological impact can be profound. Japanese culture has a lot of traditions about cleansing a new home, like burning incense to clear out bad energy. These rituals are not just about superstition, they are about creating a positive and welcoming environment. By performing these cleansing rituals, people hope to remove any lingering negative energy and start fresh. Jiko Bukken makes us think about life and death, and the things we can't see. It reminds us that our surroundings are more than just physical spaces. They are imbued with the energy and emotions of those who have lived there. This awareness can make us more mindful of the impact our actions have on the places we inhabit. It makes us wonder about the stories inside the walls of our homes. Every house has a history, and every room has witnessed countless moments, both happy and sad. These stories, though often unseen, are an integral part of what makes a house a home. Some people might think Jiko Bukken is just superstition, but it shows how much respect Japanese culture has for the unseen world. This respect is reflected in the care and attention given to rituals and traditions that honor the past and seek to create a harmonious living environment. It reminds us that our homes are more than just buildings. They hold our memories, happy and sad. They are the backdrop to our lives, the places where we experience love, loss, joy, and sorrow. Understanding Jiko Bukken helps us appreciate the deeper connection we have with our living spaces and the importance of creating a positive and nurturing environment. Let's see how Jiko Bukken affects different things. A. Property prices. Jiko Bukken houses are usually cheaper because people are scared to live there. The fear of the unknown, the association with death or tragedy, makes potential buyers hesitant. This fear is deeply rooted in cultural beliefs and superstitions, which can significantly impact the real estate market. Real estate agents have to tell people if a house is a Jiko Bukken. This disclosure is mandatory by law, ensuring transparency in property transactions. However, it also means that these properties often stay on the market longer as buyers weigh the pros and cons of purchasing a stigmatized home. Imagine finding your dream house, but then finding out something bad happened there. The excitement quickly turns into doubt and fear. The dream of a perfect home is overshadowed by the property's dark history, making it a difficult decision for many. Suddenly, it's not so dreamy anymore. The emotional impact of knowing a house's tragic past can be overwhelming, leading to second thoughts, and often, a decision to walk away from the purchase. This fear makes these houses harder to sell, and the price goes down. The longer a Jiko Bukken stays on the market, the more its value depreciates, creating a cycle that's hard to break. Real estate agents in Japan have to be honest about a house's history, especially if it's a Jiko Bukken. This honesty is crucial for maintaining trust in the real estate market, but it also means that agents often face challenges in selling these properties. This helps people make informed decisions, but it can also make it harder to sell these houses. The stigma attached to Jiko Bukken can deter even the most interested buyers, leading to prolonged negotiations and price reductions. E. Society. There's a stigma around Jiko Bukken. In many communities, these houses are seen as tainted, and the people who live in them are often viewed with suspicion or pity. This societal perception can be isolating for residents. People talk about them like haunted houses, and this makes it hard for people who live in them. The stories and rumors can create an atmosphere of fear and unease, making it difficult for residents to feel comfortable in their own homes. They might feel isolated, like their neighbors are whispering about them. This sense of isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness and anxiety, as residents struggle to integrate into their communities. Living in a Jiko Bukken means dealing with not just your own feelings, but also what other people think. The constant awareness of others' perceptions can be mentally exhausting, adding to the stress of living in a stigmatized property. C. Mentality. Jiko Bukken affects how people think and feel. The knowledge of a property's dark history can weigh heavily on the mind, influencing daily life and overall well-being. In Japan, where spirits are important, these places are seen as unlucky. The cultural significance of spirits and the afterlife means that Jiko Bukken are often viewed as places to be avoided, further adding to their stigma. Imagine knowing something terrible happened in your house. The constant reminder of the past can create a sense of unease and discomfort, making it hard to feel at home. It can be hard to feel safe and peaceful. The lingering thoughts of past events can disrupt the sense of security and tranquility that a home should provide. This shows how our surroundings can affect our minds and feelings. The environment we live in plays a crucial role in our mental and emotional health, and living in a Jiko Bukken can be a constant challenge to maintaining peace of mind. Let's look at some famous examples of Jiko Bukken properties that have a dark history, often involving tragic events. These places are often avoided by potential buyers and renters due to their past, which can significantly affect their market value. Sugisaki House. This house in Tokyo is known for a suicide that happened there. The tragic event left a lasting mark on the property, making it difficult to sell despite its prime location. The price dropped a lot, and it took a long time to sell. Potential buyers were wary of the house's history, and it remained on the market for years. Even though it was a nice house in a good location, its history made it hard to sell. The stigma attached to the property overshadowed its many positive attributes. Oshima Island. This island near Tokyo was the scene of a terrible crime. The incident was so shocking that it affected the entire community. After that, property prices on the whole island went down. The once thriving island saw a decline in tourism and investment, leaving many properties abandoned. What was once a beautiful vacation spot became associated with this tragedy. The island's reputation changed overnight, and it struggled to recover. Okigahara Forest. This forest at the bottom of Mount Fuji is known as the Suicide Forest. It's a place where many have gone to end their lives, adding a somber note to its natural beauty. While not a house, it's considered a Jiko Bukken because of the many suicides that have happened there. The forest is filled with warning signs and memorials, reminding visitors of its tragic history. It's a sad reminder of the struggles some people face. The forest serves as a poignant symbol of the need for mental health awareness and support. So that's the story of Jiko Bukken and how it affects people and places. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Jiko Bukken makes us think about life, death, and the unseen world. It teaches us to be respectful of these places and the stories they hold. Don't forget to like and share this video. And if you're new here, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching.